Welcome everyone, AdamTheWoo here. That is an airplane, which coincidentally is very kind of like ironic. Don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day. It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. It's TheDailyWoo. Are those petunias? And I showed the plane there at the intro of the vlog because yesterday I flew in from Atlanta. I am back in Orange County, California. Back to my home, where last night I went home and I slept well. How's everyone doing today? I have something on my mind that really has been bothering me for a while. Haters, trolls, negative comments, people who have been following me either for a short time or a long time, and their hateful, negative, non-positive comments. When I started doing videos a long time ago, I didn't really have a certain type of theme that I was going to be doing. I call my videos video adventures. Basically what that means is I go out, I film things, I get off the couch, I get out of the house, and I go roam the country seeing wonderful things, whether that be theme parks, whether that be movie locations, whether that be abandoned locations, whether that be fantastic roadside attractions. Now, certain of those types of videos are more popular than others. The roadside attraction videos, I was actually just talking with my friend Jacob the Carpetbagger, who I hung out with. He was in yesterday's vlog. We were talking about how roadside attractions, the popularity in the grand scheme of things is not as great as, let's say, theme parks or movie locations or abandoned videos and stuff like that. It's a very kind of like a smaller group, a smaller niche of people that are into that kind of stuff. But I am a fan of everything. I'm a fan of leaving the house, getting out of the house, going out into the world, meeting people, doing things, putting some positivity and goodness into the universe, into the world. And lately it has become very difficult for me to stay the course in that avenue because of hateful people, people that are not on the same wavelength, who feel like they must actually leave very hateful comments either on my YouTube page or Facebook or Twitter, any of those social media pages. People that obviously have something of an issue with what I do. They do not agree with a certain video that I have done because I did not do the video that they wanted me to do. And it is very disheartening. There was a point in my life when I thought, when I assumed, when I had a hope that you could please everyone. And I've talked about this in the past, that you cannot please everyone. That is a fact. You cannot please everyone. There was a point when I was starting these videos that I would get 1 thumbs down, 2 thumbs down, and it would bother me. It would as I would lay in bed, I would say, who would dislike this video? Now the realization has happened that there are a lot of people who do not like certain videos. Some people do not like movie locations. Some people do not like abandoned locations. Some people do not like Walt Disney World, Disneyland. Some people do not like Universal Studios. Some people do not like Knott's Berry Farm, or whatever else. Some people do not like conventions, Dragon Con, Comic-Con, VidCon, whatever it is that I'm going out and doing. Some people have an issue with it. And I guess, what is the solution to not getting hateful comments? Do you block people? Do you block everyone who is not 100% on your side? How do you separate constructive criticism from hate? How do you separate constructive criticism from someone who's just trying to give you an honest opinion and actually wants the best of you? And that brings me to the next point. It definitely makes me feel very grateful and humbled to have the following that I have, that this whole circle of goodness thing that has actually festooned itself upon us. It's so great to have so many supporters, kindred spirits, those that chime down positive, kind words on a daily basis. But it's also very interesting because a lot of the comments on this will probably be, do not let the haters / trolls / those who have reversed their opinion of you, Adam, to overwhelm your life. Don't let it bother you. But it's very difficult to do that because let's say you walked out of the house every morning. Let's say this was your garage or this was your house and you pulled your car in here, and as you got out, a stranger that you had never met that had been watching you from afar walked down the alley and saw you walk out of the garage and said, "Hey you, I didn't like what you did today at work. When you were at work doing your thing, I was watching you, and I really did not like the way that you did that." Or what if that same person the next day walked by and said, "Hey you," getting out of your car, out of your garage, going into your house, "I've been watching what you're doing, and I think you're kind of ugly. You're a little bit overweight. You're a little bit of a person that I really do not find attractive either physically, mentally, or you said something today that bothered me." Would it be easy for you to brush that off? Would that be something that you could actually brush off, especially when it happened 20, 30, 40, 50 times a day? So that is the problem I am dealing with. Now I know they say do not feed the trolls. I'm not pinpointing any particular one person out there, or 2 people, or 10 people, or 50 people that are out there. It is a conglomerate group, and it's not going to go away. Just even the fact that I am even bringing this subject up is not going to change anything. I just had it on my mind. It's really been bothering me. There are a lot of people who are unhappy about a lot of things that I do. And it's very interesting too, because I do not talk about religion. I do not talk about sex. I do not talk about politics. I keep everything above the belt, super positive. It's all about going out, having fun, having a good time, staying active, bringing people into my world, showing them things that I enjoy. And some people cannot just accept that. In fact, a lot of people, well, a portion of those people who cannot accept that are watching this right now, and they're going to thumbs this video down. They're probably going to chime in with some negative comments, or they're going to stew over it. So I have an invite to you, which I have thrown out in the past. If you do not agree with what I am doing, if you do not like a certain type of video, a certain avenue, or the progression of where I am going with these videos, feel free to just say goodbye. There's the door. Leave through the door. It is a swinging door. You can come in, you can come out. The door is not locked. You can watch these videos. You can choose not to watch these videos. The choice is yours, just like the choice for me to go out and film whatever I want to film is mine. It's all about choices. There are a million other people on YouTube doing the types of videos that you want to see. I am going to do all types of videos. I'm going to do theme parks. I'm going to do abandoned locations. I'm going to do filming locations. I'm going to do roadside attractions. I'm going to go to conventions. All of this I am going to do, and I'm going to continue this daily vlog as well. Going on, progressing on, and that's another thing. When you do a video every single day, obviously you're going to say something that someone does not agree with. You're going to slip up. You're going to say something that it might offend someone, even though you do not mean to offend them. Here comes a truck right here. So, like I was saying, you cannot please everyone. If you are not a fan of what I am doing, and I use the word not a fan, meaning if you are not a fan of the videos I'm doing, when it comes to following me, I do not believe in the word fan. I believe in the word kindred spirits, friends that I have not met or that I have met. This whole circle of goodness. And do not misunderstand me, because there is an overwhelming amount of supporters in comparison to the negative. But remember the analogy I was talking about. If you were in that garage and you had someone every day hounding you, criticizing you, eventually you need to let off some steam, Bennett. And that's what I'm doing. So that's what this vlog is about. It is good to be back in Orange County. I have a lot on the agenda. I have a lot of good, fun plans. And those that are sticking around for the fun will be very excited to know that there's some good stuff on the horizon. I have lots of things up my sleeve. And let's face it, even the ones that do not like what I do, that are, I hate to use the word haters too. I hate the word haters, which people always say haters are your motivators. I do not agree with that terminology. Haters are your motivators. Haters never propelled anything that I've done in my life. I have never had someone standing over my shoulder saying, I can't stand you. I can't stand you. I have never taken that and turned that into motivational momentum for me. It always holds me back. I always look at the positive people, the people that are in my corner that say, go out, do it. We are behind you, Adam. Those are the people that motivate me. Whoever came up with this phrase, haters are my motivators, I do not agree with that. I completely rebuke that phrase. Haters are not my motivators. My motivators are you guys, the positive people who are the kindred spirits, those who've always been in my corner, and I really, really, really appreciate it. I'm going to go. I got some things to do today. All right, I'm going to go. I'm getting a little bit overwhelmed with this whole subject. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow, I promise. Bye.